Allahu, 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 Allah. Allahu, 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 Allah.
Her name was Ayman, radiyallahu anha wa radaha. Anybody know who Ayman was? Who was Ayman? She was the mother of the Prophet ﷺ after his own mother passed away. During his lifetime, he called her Ummi. He called her my mother. He treated her the way that a mother should be treated. Whenever she would walk into a room, he would get up and show her love and respect and let her sit where he was sitting. This was his mother for the rest of his life. She would live to see him not only accept prophethood, she lived to see his entire life, the struggles, the battles, the wars, the problems, the victories. She saw it all. And she saw him die. And Abu Bakr and Umar came to her, and she was crying. And they tried to console her, but she said, I'm not crying because of his death. Because death comes to all of us. You're all going to die. She said, the reason I am crying is that because with the death of Muhammad ﷺ, the wahi from Allah has stopped. When I first heard this, it was so profound to me when I thought about that. That with the death of Muhammad ﷺ, the speech that comes from Allah to mankind is over. It's done. It'll never happen again. It will never, ever happen again until the day that you meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And on that day, He will be angry like He's never been angry before. When we go to all of the Anbiya on that day asking them for intercession, they will all respond the same except for our Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. That Allah is angry today like He has never been angry. And He is angry like He will never ever be angry ever again. Nafsi, nafsi, nafsi. I'm worried about myself. Go to someone else. And we will go to someone else on that day, the next day that you hear from Allah. And they will say the same thing until we approach our messenger, Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, the one whom we are taught to love more than we love our own selves. Why? Because on that day, when we have no one who will help us, everyone is turning us away. Adam has turned us away. Ibrahim has turned us away. Musa has turned us away. Isa has turned us away. When we go to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, He will not turn us away. Why? Because He has saved His one dua that Allah gave to every prophet. Every single prophet that walked the face of this earth, Allah gave them one dua and told them that you can use this dua for whatever you wish, and it is a guaranteed grant for that. Noah used it against his own people, and Allah destroyed them. That's why He's worried about it. Our Prophet ﷺ saved it, and he said He saved it for who? For you. On that day, he will go before Allah and make sujood for a period of time that befits Allah's honor and majesty. And Allah will tell him to get up and ask me, and I shall not refuse. Ask me for anything. He could have used this on the day of Ta'if. He could have used it during the battle of Badr. He could have used it on the day of Uhud. He could have used it when he was surrounded in the battle of Ahzab. He could have used it for any reason. But He saved it. And when he stands up before Allah on that day, on the day of Qiyamah, on the craziest day that will ever exist, his one word request will be ummati, ummati. My ummah, forgive them. And Allah will forgive the minor slights of this ummah, all of them, because of the love that the Prophet ﷺ had for you. So if you don't think that you should love him more than you love your own self, you are fooling no one. You are deceived.